Hey guys, just want to let you know about the new website, Aspect of the Hunter. If you want to find the latest pet, transmog, or anything else WoW related, head on over to Aspect of the Hunter. It's the home for all us hunters. Hey, what's up guys, Ravenclaw here, and guys, we've got a new Battleground that's been released on the PTR, and this is called the Seething Shore. The Seething Shore is more like a coastal jungle island, not really an island, coastal jungle map, where we all start on the gunship, and as you saw just then, you get basically a jetpack with 2 charges. So what this will allow you to do is when you respawn on the gunship, it floats around the map, so that way if you see a node on one side of the map, you get a chance to get as close to that particular node as possible. Now let's talk about this whole gameplay in general. What this whole thing is about at the moment is capturing resources. Now the resources are azurite, and as you can see in the middle where we're all fighting around is the nodes that you have to mine. Now, the first team to get to 1500 obviously wins. But the good thing, and the one thing I really love about this map, is that these nodes don't just respawn in the same place. So it's not like your standard protective flag or, you know, other bits and pieces like, what's that one with the gold cart? God, I can't remember the name. You know what I mean? Like, this is more dynamic. So once we mine this node here, it's going to respawn on the other side of the map or wherever. So it's going to be really cool as more of a strategy based map where you're going to have to be more on your toes as to where the nodes are located on the map, and you're going to have to put your team in more of a scattered position to be able to get to the nodes first. Now obviously in random battlegrounds, yeah right, that's just basically go in and just shoot everybody. But more of your RBGs and stuff, I think it's going to be a really cool map to play on. My experience in this one was actually pretty cool. Like, I think a lot of the people in here were just like me. It's the first time that we've all seen this map, so it's like a lot of people were fighting each other, but a lot of people just ran off to see what the map was like. It was actually pretty cool. There were some other YouTubers on here too, trying to spam people to get into the Battleground to obviously get footage and stuff, but I was like, okay, I'll hit it up. It was actually up yesterday, I think, or the day before, and I tried to get in, but I couldn't. It wouldn't let me queue for it. So I thought, you know what, screw it. I'll jump on today, see if it's up, and it was. And I waited in queue for about 40 minutes. So I was like, I'm not going to do this again. But yeah, but you know what? One thing that this reminds me of, this map reminds me of a game that I've been playing called Ark Survival, Evolved or Evolution or whatever it is. It's a survival game, but the way that this map plays out, like the whole coastal jungle for one, is the same sort of feel to that, but it's also the way that the nodes drop. So these azurite nodes, the way that they drop reminds me of the supply crate things that come in Ark Survival as well. I think it's pretty cool. Overall, I was actually pretty impressed with the actual map itself. Obviously, the gameplay for me was a bit glitchy because PTRs are never fully stable, but I was able to play 2 games. First game was basically me checking it out and looking around everywhere. I wanted to see what the whole thing was about. As you can see on the map just quickly, those you know, silver things with blue points, they're your azurite deposits. So see up here, that's what I want to show you. See at the top right hand corner, see how that big green glow that shows you where it's coming in? That's why it reminds me of Ark Survival. I think it's actually pretty awesome. And this is going to be cool because I actually had a big sense of like, oh my god, where is everybody? Where is everybody? And that's something that you don't really, well, me for one, I don't really get in the other Battlegrounds. You know, chalk it up to the new Battleground, new area, new things like that. But I actually had a lot of fun playing this, considering all the other bits and pieces that were going around. Now, I've been checking out on the PTR for us hunters about anything new coming out or what's been happening recently, and nothing serious has changed for hunters, but I have been able to check out a whole bunch of other things, like the new Allied Embassy, the new models, the upright orcs and things like that. They're pretty cool. I've also looked at the proposed changes coming for Hunter in the new expansion. So I'll be doing a video on that very soon that'll show you all the bits and pieces. Now, one thing I do want to show you in the next video will be the allied racials. And there are some pretty good ones. Now, the Hunters can be played on, I think, pretty much all of them, which is good because I believe, I need to double check this, but I think it's the Void Elves that have the ability to teleport, like a locked portal. So I've got to check that out. If it can, that's actually going to be pretty cool. And I think the Nightborn have, you know, the detect hidden or something like that ability. But anyway, keep tuned for the next video. This was just a quick sort of catch up to see how everyone was going, but to also show you the new Battleground. I know it probably wasn't the best, so to show you the whole thing, but I probably would have linked up a couple of other videos and photos and all that other stuff as we went along. But yeah, if you guys are excited for more PTR stuff, let me know. And if you cannot wait to get into the Seething Shore, let me know too. But other than that, guys, you take care, and I'll see you all very soon.